Okay, so this one's for Scorpio sun, moon, and specifically rising, as this new moon in Pisces will be in your fifth house of creative expression, joy, and play. Really, it's a really fun house to be in. And so, new moons are about starting new goals, setting new intentions, and planting new seeds. Um, a new moon in Pisces is actually an initiation into a new beginning and also a closing all in one, because Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So it is the ultimate close of a cycle in the past astrological year, the year of the wood snake. But moving forward, going into Aries season will be the start of the year of the fire horse. I've already told y'all before, if y'all ain't paying attention and you trying to hold on to things that is not meant to go into this chapter with you, you will be dragged. You will be stomped on and you will be trampled moving forward, because there's no stopping this. All gas, no brakes. It's all about momentum moving forward now. So you better shed whatever is weighing you back, weighing you down right now, because it's not gonna care if it's dragging you along your with your shoelaces. It's not gonna care at all. It's just gonna do it, and you're just gonna have to learn the hard way. So try to work smarter, not harder, right now. Okay, especially as this is being in your house of play, house of fun, house of creative expression. This is asking you to plant new seeds on how you want to participate in possibly new activities, new hobbies, gaining new skills, expressing yourself in different ways, trying out like I said, different ways to express yourself, like doing something new with your energy, instead of what you may have been used to doing. So Pisces is here to ask you to surrender and accept what may be dissolving around you, because it's not sustainable and moving forward with you. So whatever it has in regards to maybe even your childhood, or it's how you connect to that inner child. Through play, through expression, through fun, through joy, and just doing more childish things, but just in essentially things that makes your inner child smile and makes you happy. So in regards to that, Pisces is asking you to hold on. Okay. I'm low key about to bust this taco down or these tacos down. But I think I got pretty much the full intro. So just to kind of recap, the last that I'll say about this new moon in Pisces being in your fifth house, it is asking you to surrender to whatever may be dissolving around you, and just observe what is reemerging and resurfacing for you. This is not really the time to react or take action on anything. This is just the time to be receptive of what comes in. And again, what resurfaces or goes out is way. So collectively, we're all in a period of surrender as we finalize the shedding of a cycle, and we're entering a new cycle together beginning in Aries season. So stay tuned. But as for that, we'll get into the reading after I get into these tacos. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm back. I really needed that. I needed that bad. Sorry, not sorry. All right, I needed to refuel. Okay, Scorpios. So, I already told you what this new moon energy will be kicking up for you. I would say there's really no planets in Scorpio right now, but the other two water signs that you share the element with, they both got some things going on. Obviously, we're in Pisces season. This is a Pisces new moon. We also have Mercury in retrograde in Pisces, and we have the nodes going through Pisces and Virgo. But there's a lot going on in Pisces, and then in Cancer, we just recently had Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, and growth, go direct. It had been retrograde for about 4 months. It just recently went direct, so that's good news for everybody, because at least we can do some we can put some points together. We can, oh look, I was going to say something about Sagittarius because Jupiter rules over Sagittarius and Pisces, but this is like a Sagittarian card because they're the archer. It says focus, but I feel like a lot of things are going to fall in line. You're going to be able to connect a lot of the dots, or everyone is going to be able to start connecting a lot of dots as it involves our emotional needs and our personal desires. So there's going to be a lot going on right now. A lot of emotions are running amok. A lot of tension and pull and desire and things like that is just scattered energy everywhere. And so with you and this happening in your 5th house, yeah, it's time to run wild with them, because why not? Okay, it's time to be a little bit more carefree, but not totally reckless. Okay, not totally reckless. So let's see what comes out for you, Scorpio. I'm noticing that this is okay. I finally got a good shuffle going on, but it was like kind of weird at first. We have 3 cards. I'll take them. Interesting. We have message. There's a message to be told. Nature spirits, meditate. And then at the bottom of the deck, karmic path. You may be on some type of karmic path. The numbers 8, 33, 39, and 40 are here. So I feel like there's some type of message that is coming in that has to do with your karmic path here. Karmic has such a bad reputation with this name, because anytime we think about karmic, we think about like something like being so intense, and things just go wrong and get disrupted, and interference and things like that. That's not necessarily what it means. It's just whenever you meet a karmic person or enter a karmic space, environment, or something like that, it's meant to teach you something to move you past that point. Okay? It could be very intense energy, and that's why things can either go all the way good or all the way bad. And when people go all the way bad, people tend to try to, move away from anything karmic. So let's see what comes up here. This just may be a general lesson that you need, that your soul need, that your soul possibly even agreed to. Not possibly. Everybody's soul has a mission, has an agreement, has a karmic path. And so, I might even clarify that card because this is actually my first time like seeing it in a reading. So I would like to see what the guidebook says for the definition of that. But just don't take it as something that's just like here to completely change who you are, disrupt you. It is. It is. And so what of it? That's kind of what Pisces season is about. So what of it? Just observe what emerges and what is resurfacing and continue to just do what you need to do. Okay? So there's some type of message here. I feel like it's asking you to go into nature a little bit. Nature, you might see some signs and synchronicities outside or within nature or something like that. And you might even feel called to meditate, like go a little zen mode while you're outside or something, really connecting and grounding yourself with nature. Either way, it's asking for a moment of stillness so that you can kind of clear your mind and listen to this message that is coming in. So let's talk about it. Okay, what's the message here? Ace of Cups in the reverse, Page of Pentacles. So there's like I feel like it's saying like Cups is about emotions and the Ace of Cups in general is about the heart space. And I feel like it's saying that the heart space is closed off right now. But there is still a willingness to invest time and energy, maybe even resources into something. You're willing to actually like plant a seed and try to invest in some type of opportunity here. But there's like you're like closed off or just like not receptive of emotion in an emotional exchange or just emotions in general. You're not like connected to your emotions. It can also speak on connecting to spirit because you connecting to your emotions is you connecting to your intuition as well. What are your emotions trying to tell you? And it feels like there's a disconnect here that you don't necessarily acknowledge what your emotions are trying to tell you. But Ace of Cups here again is also about emotional depletion, feeling like you're depleted or emotionally neglected, wherever the case is. But your cup is spilled all the way over and completely diminished. So there's a need to replenish yourself. Okay, we have 9 of Cups here in the reverse. 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is usually a wish fulfillment card. Like you get everything that you want, to achieve in things. It's about self-satisfaction and fulfillment. So being able to fulfill yourself, take and have that type of satisfaction in yourself because you've achieved all the things that you wish to achieve and stuff. But it seems like you may have gotten what you wish for, and it's either not something that you realize it is not something that actually satisfies or fulfill you, or you got what you wish for and you're not actually grateful. You don't show gratitude to what it is that you've achieved. And so you're not looking at it as like an achievement. You're just looking at it as like, all right, just put it on a shelf over there, you know, and like, you only use it when you need it, and it's not even to satisfy or fulfill you. It's just to make you look good in some type of way. So however that's resonating here, it seems like you may have reached a level of achievement, but it's not something that actually fulfills you, because it wasn't meant to impress you. It was possibly meant to even impress others here. Okay. So let's clarify. Let me back up a little bit. I feel like you have trouble with how you need certain things to be validated for you, how you accept certain things. The Five of Wands here is in a challenging position, but if I was to pull it how I want to, which is in the upright, I see just like competing in arrogance and like conflicting egos and things like that. Whether it's in a challenging position or not, it really doesn't matter. Five is the number of conflict and difficulty, challenges and stuff like that. Five of Wands is like clashing of egos, fighting, and just drama, right? And so either way it goes, I just feel like there's a lot of drama here. A lot of drama here, and it's causing an incompletion in your cycle. Because, you know, if I was to read it again in this sideways position, reading it in the downward position, it could just mean you're holding grudges on whatever happened. You're holding grudges, or you're holding some type of spite and resentment against someone or other people. Wherever the case is, it was just difficult trying to navigate through this, because everybody always wanted to put their hand in the pot. It was too many cooks in the kitchen, and now you done burnt up everything, and you're trying to figure out who to blame. But it has caused some type of incompletion here with the universe in the reverse. You can't it's like an incomplete cycle, or an unsuccessful cycle at that. Not as much as it is incomplete, but it just was unsuccessful in completing it. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like a missed opportunity, but you were willing. Page of Pentacles, you were willing to like offer what it is that what you have. You didn't have much, but you had something to offer. Your heart was closed off, which means like your spirit and mind may have been closed off, but body, physically, resourcefully, I guess I can say energetically, because you definitely, with the Five of Wands, participated. You were willing to invest, but it still didn't allow like this opportunity to come in. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So some type of emotional and or physical beginning, or even a financial opportunity with Pentacles not working out. Seven of Swords. It's futile. It's pointless. So whatever drama this is just pointless. It's based on lies, deception, manipulation, gaslighting, all types of things. And it's just pointless information, pointless like use of your energy, and like it's like a thief of like your mind's capacity to like think about things, because again, it can be you just holding on to grudges and resentment and stuff like that, and just taking real estate in your mind. It's like living rent free, but it's just pointless, useless information, because it's not true. The sun and the star, which is actually Leo and Aquarius, and they're on the axes together. Just this is a nudge to just continue to be connecting. Okay, I was trying to connect it. So I just talked about Leo and Aquarius and being on this axis. This is what the Pisces and Virgo this season has been about for you, because the 5th house is ruled over Leo. The 12th house that we had that full moon a couple weeks ago was in the 11th house that is ruled by Aquarius. But yeah, the sun card is embracing that inner child. And then the star card is embracing your true authenticity in your intellect, your ability to build and structuralize different aspirations and dreams that you have for yourself, and also the ability to connect to people who are going to be able to support you in those dreams. That's what the star is. The sun is just living your life to the fullest without shame, connecting to that inner child, being creative and joyful in what it is that you want to bring to the world. They both bring their own type of light. Okay? So this is about expressing that light inwards and outwards. And you won't miss your opportunities. I put that on me. The Justice card, Libra energy. I put that on me. You ain't gonna miss no more opportunities when you're operating out of your own joy and light, in your own inner authenticity. You won't be missing no opportunities. So let's go to nature spirits. What do the nature spirits have to say? Page of Swords and the Fool. Take a risk. Use what you know now, and it may not be much. Because again, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, they don't know much, but they have this enthusiasm for life to just try, to be a beginner at something so that they can gain some type of experience eventually. So you may not know everything, and the Fool is naive in his own manner. He's naive, right? He has a certain simpleness about him, but he's willing to take a risk. He's willing to take a risk into new beginnings, and nothing's quite holding him back from choosing that. Besides nothing's holding him back at all. He's just quite joyful and cheerful in taking this risk. Queen of Swords. You may have to cut some people off. Cut some places out, cut something out. But you're going to have to be very decisive moving forward and discerning with how you're moving forward. Like, it's about Queen of Swords, although she's feminine energy, she cuts out the emotion and she only uses her intuition and her logic moving forward. So she's going to take decisive action on what is true to her, and she's not going to let her emotions waver that choice. So it's very cutthroat. It's very dry cut, detached from, again, those emotions. And sometimes you just have to make a clear cut on what's not working, and be a little sharp with it, but have a little finesse. Have a little finesse. Okay, don't be so overcritical about things, about yourself, about other people. Just know when to cut it. Just cut it out. Know when it's not even like worth your energy no more. In fact, okay. Oh, those are a lot. I guess it's not that many, but okay. 6 of Cups in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse, 2 of Swords in the reverse. So there's a resistance to change because you're still stuck in the past. So you're stagnant on making some type of choice moving forward. You're at a crossroads right now, and you're deciding to stay stuck in the middle. But what you don't know, and what I'm already telling you, especially with this Tower here, the ultimate ultimatum right here is saying, baby, I don't care what you've built on top of this, but this is shaky and faulty foundation. It's gonna all come tumbling down. I don't care if you try to resist this or not. It's kind of inevitable. And moving forward into this Aries, into this new season of the fire horse, baby, everything will burn. 222 on the clock. Alignment. Okay? So you need to choose alignment. All right? Something here that has you stuck in the past. Here. Past situation, past people, whatever it is. Mama, come here. So with the 2 of Swords, staying stuck, staying stagnant isn't really an option. There possibly, especially with the Queen of Swords around, there needs to be a head over heart decision here. And it's to ultimately lead you to peace. It's to lead you to peace. But there's a decision that needs to be made. So you being at a crossroads here and thinking, if I just stay here, if I just stay in the middle, if I just stay stagnant, then, I won't have to choose. I won't ever have to choose. And that's really not the case. Unfortunately, it just means you will be defaulted back into the same thing that you may be wanting to make a change from. So it's time to make a decision on how you want to move forward. Do you want to keep going into this past, or are you going to keep resisting this beginning, this change that needs to be made? The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You have an inner knowing. You have connections to your... Huh? So with the High Priestess here, there's an inner knowing. If you connect to your higher self, there's an inner knowing. Nature spirits. I'm speaking to Scorpio, so you can even connect with water. Pisces, or excuse me, the High Priestess is ruled by Pisces. I just said both of those signs, the other 2 water signs, are being activated right now. And although you don't have any personal things activating from your house of Scorpio, there's still like that trining connective energies within your elements. So it doesn't sit too far from you. And as a Scorpio, I know you absorb it all. But again, this is about observing, not absorbing, but observe even your inner knowing of things. Observe that. There's no need to really, again, take action, but to be receptive of the messages and the downloads that are coming in for you. So meditating, taking a moment of stillness would possibly be really beneficial for you. considering it seems like you're doing a lot of thinking, or you need to, in regards to making a decision. Even though you don't have all the necessary knowledge, it's just based off of what you know. Based off whatever information and knowledge you've been able to gain. It's time to kind of put that all into work for yourself. Meditate. Three of Pentacles and the Hierophants in the reverse. Three of Pentacles is about collaborating, networking, connecting with people, working together, teamwork. And it's ultimately working to be more productive, or working to build something together, even investing in something together. The Hierophant in the reverse, there's some type of lesson that is trying to be taught to you, and that's possibly why you need to sit in a little bit of stillness right now, is so you can integrate and learn this lesson around commitment, tradition, and personal value, self-worth, things like that. There's a lack of commitment within your own personal values. And then if you want to collab and network with people to build something, you need to be able to be secure within yourself, have that own sense of security within yourself and within your values. Otherwise, people are just gonna come in all willy-nilly, step on your values, step on your boundaries, and the things that you value. You can't build with people who are just gonna step all over you. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is like a pick-me energy. It is, she's trying to play a role instead of just 333 being in her essence. 333 is the angel number of support, teamwork. But the Queen of Wands here, again, she's over committing to the role when all she really needs to do is just sit in her own essence, her own confidence. She's willing, she's overly willing to be picked and chosen and selected in life, instead of just sitting within her essence again and just attracting. She's a very attractive energy, instead of just attracting what it is that she wants and desires in life, to create that fulfillment, instead of just saying pick me, choose me, and then acting like it's something that's fulfilling, when it never will be truly fulfilling, because it's something that you're chasing instead of allowing it to come towards you. Okay? So that's why you possibly need to sit in a moment of stillness, because I feel like in this runner-chaser dynamic, you're like the one that's chasing. You're chasing whatever you feel like, what you want is running away or getting ahead of you, and you're chasing it to be to want to be selected and chosen. I didn't mean to even pull that deck out. That's to the end. We're almost getting to that point. Okay, so let's clarify this then. So the Prince or the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and then we got the Three of Wands. So I feel like after this stillness, 3 on the clock, you're getting a lot of support from the spirit realm. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas here. And the High Priestess has shown itself too. So you got that direct line as well. But I feel like once you enter this moment of stillness, you'll be able to learn to pace yourself and learn how to use all that built up energy to be able to allow it to expand you instead of consume you. Because once it consumes you, if this was in the upright, I mean, this is the year of the fire horse, but if it was to consume you, you know, it could end up being like taking impulsive and reckless action towards something. So I feel like this being in the reverse is allowing you to control the fire a little bit more so that it doesn't consume you, so that you can pace yourself with it, but you still have this passion behind it. You're just a little bit more considerate of how you are expressing it. And this is actually about, like I said, expressing it outward, reaching outward, using your using the passion and enthusiasm for life to reach outward a little bit more, outside of yourself a little bit more, stepping outside your comfort zone, possibly traveling, but ultimately just exploring new things and allowing things to attract to who you are becoming as you've expanded outside of yourself a little bit more. The bottom of the deck, Princess of Pentacles, that Page of Pentacles energy, planting new seeds. Ultimately, you are just planting new seeds, starting new adventures, starting new beginnings, investing in new opportunities. And that's investing your time, your energy, your resources in whatever it is necessary. You're planting those new seeds, and this is the time to do it. This is the time to do it. So I'm gonna leave it there, Scorpio. I'll pull a few more cards for some extra insights, but if this has resonated for you or you would like to dig deeper into this reading, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at Libra Baby Doll. Okay. All right. We have, oh my goodness. We have some cards. We have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have, yeah, I'll get to that. We have liar. Liar, someone is being sneaky. Be careful of someone sneaky. We have move on. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time is over. If you have a yes or no question on your mind, the answer is yes. Luck is on your side. Gambling. Problems with addiction, gambling, or bad finances. Earth sign. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then, oh, this is upside down. Take note of that. Honeymoon phase. or attending someone's wedding. At the bottom of the deck, we have a date night, so get ready to be wined and dined. And what I wanted to point out is earth sign, fire sign. You may have these placements in your birth chart dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign, or the seasons may be important to you. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there for you, Scorpio. Again, if this resonated or you would like to dig deeper, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at Leave a Baby Doll.